You know what? It's about that time. I already reviewed the original Tenchi Muyo. I just reviewed the newest Tenchi Muyo, which is Tenchi Muyo, or Oi Tenchi Muyo. Now I want to review my favorite out of all the series, and that's Tenchi Universe. Tenchi Universe is a 26 episode. No, it doesn't fall. It's not in this. It's basically a reboot or another OVA from the original Tenchi Muyo. It has nothing to do with Tenchi Muyo. It's its own thing. You know, the characters get reintroduced. Ryoko is now just a space pirate instead of a demon. Washu, she's still a mad scientist, but she is known as the Goblin. I'm sorry for the first Tenchi Muyo. I got that wrong. In the first Tenchi Muyo OVA, basically Washu was held captive by Kabuto. So Kabuto. This though, Tenchi Universe, I love Tenchi Universe. It's my favorite because we're not sticking on Earth. We're actually doing something. The story's going somewhere, and we're out in space. So we get to see Jirai. We get to see. I mean, the villain is Kabuto again, but he's different, and he's not. There's not too much of the villain really. Of course, Ryoko, Ayeka, they're wanted and they're framed because the Prince of Jirai supposedly comes back. Oh my god, look at my hair. There we go. This series is just so delightful. So much humor, so funny, a lot of good action. Of course, the characters we all know and love. We got, of course, Ryoko, Ayeka, Sasami, Mihoshi. Mihoshi's still a ditz. Was awesome. Of course, Tenchi is once again a schoolboy, school student, just trying to get it by life, and then he gets introduced by all these women that come into his life, whether Ryoko from crashing down with Mihoshi, which was great too. The first episode, right off the bat, with Ryoko, Mihoshi, and then Tenchi finding Ryoko, and she's just like reeks of alcohol, of course. And of course the dub. The dub is really... I stick to the dub. I don't do the sub for Tenchi Muyo. I usually do sub, but the dub, I just absolutely love the dub. I absolutely love Patricia. I mean, is it Patricia or Patria? Burchard, who does the voice work of Ryoko. I just love it. We get introduced to another character though, other than the other series, and that's Kiyone. Kiyone is so great. Honestly, I love Ryoko. I think Ryoko and Tenchi definitely need to be together, but if I had to pick another girl, I would pick Kiyone. Kiyone is so balanced, so level-headed, and she has to deal with Mihoshi. When these two are together, such great chemistry. I love Mihoshi and Kiyone. I love how Kiyone just has a freaking headache dealing with Mihoshi, and I don't know how those two stick it out, but they do. I absolutely love Kiyone herself. She just, like I said, well balanced, level-headed. When we first get introduced to her character, she's trying to capture Ryoko, and that was a funny moment when they're all on the dinner table and stuff. And then Ryoko's like, "Hang on, wait till I finish my book. Hang on." I just absolutely love just the interactions between all these characters, and especially when they go out into space and they have to earn money, so they do like a little bar. So many shenanigans happening in every episode. It's just so hilarious. I gotta say, one of my favorite episodes was the swimsuit one. The swimsuit was actually really, really done well when they're actually compete in a swimsuit contest. Every time I see them bring that ice though, it looks like a snow cone and stuff. They have the syrup and everything. I just like, damn, I want a snow cone so bad. Every time I see that episode, and of course, I absolutely love the episode where Ryoko is pretty much got to go get food for her crew. It's just her and Ryo-Ohki. Such a great episode because come on, you trust Ryoko with money, honestly. And then of course the ever famous multi-dimension, so to speak, time punctuated episodes where basically every girl has an ideal world they want to be in, and they put it in Washu's computer. And we see Ayeka's world where it's like the period where she's pretty much engaged to Tenchi, and Tenchi has to fight the demon, which is Ryoko, and that's a hilarious episode. Pretty Sasami makes a cameo. Kione tries to leave Mihoshi, and Mihoshi still end up in her perfect world. And of course, the famous, also the Tenchi and Ryoko moments where, you know, Ryoko and Tenchi are like the Bonnie and Clyde in her world, and she's the original one who set all that in motion, so she has to let it all go. I mean, this series, I can tell you, I could spoil the shit out of it or whatever. You're still going to enjoy every single damn episode. I won't go too far in the past. And, you know, the grandpa also was awesome, too. And both the grandpa and the dad played a bigger role than in the first OVA. I really, well, if you compare Ryo-Ohki, but I really love their dynamic in this series as well. I mean, the Prince of Jirai, what's his name? What's the grandpa's name? I can't remember. He's actually old. He doesn't revert to his younger self. Yosho. Yeah, Yosho just is old. He can't go back to his younger self. And, you know, we also have we learned, like I said, Tenchi has the power hidden within them, the lights of Jirai, or the wings of Jirai, whatever. I never really paid too much attention to that. I just really love the humor and just the shenanigans that these people go through. But overall, you know, it's just from beginning to end. I absolutely love the ending. It ended perfectly. The music is great. The flow, I mean, there's maybe 2 episodes, maybe 2 or 1 episode. I want to say the 1 episode that's really filler, and that has to deal with Sasami meeting a ghost. I really didn't really like that episode. I was kind of bored with it, honestly. That's really one of the weak episodes. But overall, man, this whole series is just great. Great. Nostalgia fun. Top 10, of course. Maybe even a top 5. I would have to sort it all out. I mean, Ryoko is amazing, as always. She's more fun, she's always likable. Mihoshi, like I said, she's herself. Ayeka, you know, she's kind of like they made her into like an old hag, honestly, if you listen to the dub, and really just how they demonstrated her. She's really annoying in this series, honestly. I really don't like Ayeka. Washu. Well, let's talk about Washu real quick. Washu is just amazing. This character is a fan favorite. She's awesome. She has the lobster hair. Love her. I love Washu. Of course, she's not I don't think she's the mother. It looks just, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, Tenchi universe, they did say that, yeah, she is the mother of Ryoko. But in this universe, I believe that she's not the mother of Ryoko. But, you know, those two are just I just love those two so much. I love those two characters and their overall look. The overall look of the show is really great as well. Tenchi Universe, if you haven't seen it, check it out. If you love Tenchi Muyo, you're going to love Tenchi Universe. Tenchi Universe has just more things going for it. A lot of outside the box kind of thinking, a lot of just, well, not thinking, but overall just adventures. They're not set on Earth like the original. They're actually out in space, which is actually really cool. And they shrink the house, which is awesome. Tenchi Universe, highly recommend you watch this. And you don't even have to watch the first Tenchi OVA. And you don't have to watch any of the other ones. Tenchi Universe is just pretty much its whole. Like, that's it. I mean, it's pretty much Tenchi Universe is its whole separate thing. And then they capped it off with Tenchi in Love 2. That was, I think, that's what it's called in the US, which was the last Tenchi Muyo movie, I believe. And I should cover that. I'm going to cover that right now. Tenchi Muyo 2, which they just pretty much capped it off. It was set in the Tenchi Universe timeline. Absolutely love that movie, especially if you're a Tenchi and a Ryoko fan. You're going to love it. That's one of my favorite anime movies. I mean, I don't think it'll cater to a lot of people because it's very slow and it is about finding Tenchi, and you really just got to be on board with just the characters overall. But I really just enjoy that movie. I definitely enjoyed the ending. I definitely enjoyed the whole recap of everything. I loved how the relationship, they really showed you the relationship with Tenchi and Ryoko, and also with Tenchi and all the other girls and all this mysterious girl. Tenchi in Love, I believe it's called 2 in America, and then I believe it's called something else in Japanese. But once you're done with Tenchi Universe, go check out Tenchi in Love 2, which is basically about Tenchi disappearing and Ryoko and the gang are pretty much trying to get him back. He's in the other dimension. Great cap off to the whole series. Great series in general. Check it out. I don't know how many times I have to tell you to check it out. Amazing series. Love it. Tenchi Universe. Highly recommend it. Go watch it. Please go watch it. Go find it. Go buy the damn DVDs. Awesome series. Thank you guys for listening. If you like this video, please push the like button. Please subscribe for more animated reviews. I'm going to cover more Tenchi Muyo, and including the bad ones. But there's also a hidden gem that you guys need to check out. So more Tenchi Muyo. We're going to cap up, do reviews for all the series overall. So thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys have a great day.